Here's a thought for you today. Trying to pretend is exhausting. And as you go through life, there's all kinds of ways to pretend, and sometimes you are expected to pretend and not be yourself. And that's like the easiest thing to do, is just pretend. But it actually is very tiring and it's draining, and it just kind of takes a lot out of you. And so the story I'll share is a few years ago, I was in this interview. It was a very businessy kind of interview. They were asking me questions about websites and email marketing and so on. But the interviewer asked this question, like, what's your biggest challenge right now? Or like, what's most difficult in your life? And there's something about the way it was phrased that made me realize, like, oh, if I kind of go with the script that they're expecting, I am going to be pretending. Like, I am not going to be true to myself. Because when I thought about what was most difficult in my life, I was thinking about the death of someone who's close to me. And I was like, well, that's the honest answer. You know, it's not about email marketing or how to like integrate my Shopify website, blah, blah, blah. And so I talked about that. I talked about like what was really going on in my life. And I don't think they were quite ready for it. But you know, like I was like, okay, we can get back to talking about copywriting now, but that's honestly, you know, what's going on in my life. And I just thought about it as I left that day and kind of went on with my life. I was like, I'm glad I actually gave that honest, truthful answer, because trying to pretend is exhausting. So maybe think about that in your life. Like, what are you pretending just because it's easy to do that and that's what other people expect? And what might it feel like to be a little bit more authentically you? And I know it can be scary to do that, especially at first. But I promise you, I think you're actually going to feel more relieved on the other side of it. And you might even feel proud of yourself. So trying to pretend is exhausting. Being yourself is much better all around.